Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session where we were trying to understand about the emerging political trends from 1977 to 2000, children. So let us first begin with 1975, actually what happened. Then we come back to the 1977. So the period between 1975 to 1985 was a testing time for Indian democracy because emergency was declared, and it began with the state of emergency in which basic democratic rights were denied because it was a suspension of the fundamental rights. Even constitution guaranteed rights also will be taken away during the emergency period. Such emergency was declared by Indira Gandhi government in 1975. So those were denied, and he ended with the historical election victory of the Congress led by Rajiv Gandhi later after the assassination of Indira Gandhi. When Rajiv Gandhi has come to power, that was a historical win for Rajiv Gandhi. So though it began and ended with the Congress party rule only, it saw the emergency as a viable alternative to the Congress at both at the center as well as at the state. So until then it was a single party domination, और इसके बाद 1977 के बाद जो है एक अल्टरनेटिव पैदा हुआ किसके लिए? कांग्रेस पार्टी के लिए. उसका डोमिनेशन थोड़ा थोड़ा हटते हुए आ गई. So how this transformation has taken place? What kind of new alternatives have emerged in the place of Congress? Let us see now. So this effectively prevented India from sliding it into a single party democracy to a multi-party system, and which has happened in many countries as a single party or bi-party. अब देखो ब्रिटेन में खाली दो ही पार्टी है और अमेरिका में दो ही पार्टी है. It is only bi-party. Either you should vote for the conservative or for the labor. Either you have to vote for democratic or for the Republican party in America. But whereas in India, your choice got widened. Okay, if you don't like Congress, you will go for any other party. So such kind of a base got laid down during this period only. So the emergence of a competitive alternatives ensured that Indian voters could always exercise a reasonable choice in the elections, and this also allowed many political viewpoints and sectional interests to become active at the state level as well as at the national politics also. But of course now in 2020 the role of national parties in the states has become meager, and people started getting attracted to the regional parties rather than to the national parties in South India. But whereas in North India the situation is different. So the political viewpoints of the socialist, of the Hindu nationalists, of the communists, of the minority groups, of the sectional interests like the farmers, Dalits and backward classes and many regions among others now became in the forefront, and they started asserting their claims, that their demands, they started making their demands, and they started negotiating for power at the state and center. At the same time, a number of non-political movements have also taken place during this period, like the environmental movements were there, civil liberties movement was there, feminist movement was also there, where the role of women they wanted to increase, and so also emerged and became powerful motors of the social change in the country. So let us examine some of the issues in greater detail in this unit. We will start with the 1977 elections after the end of the emergency in the next class, children. Thank you.